What's up, everybody? We are back. John Delarose here, delarose.com. That's DELARROZ.com. Standing in front of the Eureka Inn, which is a historical building I found pretty interesting and walked around. Lots of interesting people stayed here in like the 20s and 30s and got some nice architectural design to it. So it feels good for a background for me today. I am on my way home, finally. We'll be heading out today and back to our house. The smoke has cleared out of the area, so thank you everybody for the well wishes. That was really awesome of you guys. Scary times. So I was not in danger in terms of the fire zone of having my house destroyed or anything like that. It's just the smoke was so bad we couldn't breathe there. And I mentioned before, my kid's got a lung condition, so I don't hang around bad air quality anytime I can help it. But my friend's house, I mentioned also, and I asked for prayers for his house and all that, was in the fire zone. And I want to give thanks to everybody who reached out, offered prayers to my friend, on behalf of my friend, that is. It worked out. So the firefighters stopped it just ahead of time. They cleared an area, made a fire break, and his house was saved. So praise God for that. Praise God for that entire area, because I know a lot of people live right in that entire area. They really stopped it from hitting that residential zone and pushed it back into some more of the open space. Still devastating, but a lot of houses were saved, and we do have some good news, which makes me happy. But the other reason I want to talk to you today is I've got a book out. It's called The Stars Asunder, and this is my space opera book. If you're on my newsletter, which I definitely suggest you subscribe to, and I'll leave a link for that down below also. He got a message this morning about how Star Trek really influenced me, and about how I really just wanted to create this world where it's this big sweeping space opera world with a ton of stuff going on. And we'll get to some space exploration like some of the other Star Trek shows at some point. I've got plans. But right now I wanted to create something that's a little more like Babylon 5 or Deep Space Nine, and that's what we did with The Stars Asunder. It's a spy story at its heart. It's an espionage thriller in space. And this also, of course, we've got influences from Paul Anderson's Ensign Flandry, and I mentioned Babylon 5 already. So if you guys like that kind of stuff, love that kind of science fiction, like my independent content here on the video, definitely recommend checking out that series. Today's release day. If you go buy it, it helps, with the Amazon algorithm and all that. And I'm off Twitter. I'm off of a lot of the stuff these days. So if you want to go post that to your social media, tell people about the book, tell people about the series. That helps tremendously. I think you'll really love it. This is definitely, to me, I think this is one of the top 3 books I've written. And that actually, I was thinking about that this morning. I'm like, that actually means something, because I've written so many books at this point. I've got 13 out, and I've got 3 more that I've written which are not out yet. So pretty cool. But yeah, The Stars Asunder really means a lot to me. These characters really mean a lot to me. I've been building this world for 18 plus years. This is like my big pet project vision for space opera. And yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, because there's so much of an intense ride in this one. There's so much action. There's a lot of crazy twists with the characters' relationships, which I can't say anything without spoiling. I'm becoming more anti-spoiler these days. But I want you to enjoy it, and I want you to have fun with it. So go check out that book. I'll put that link down in the description below also. Definitely read book 1 first if you haven't. The Stars Entwined really sets up the world. And if you've read my books before, you know that the series progress in, like, I kind of paint a vague picture in book 1 that you've kind of got a little bit of perspective, and you get the plot, of course. But with book 2, I really start to peel back the layers of the onions to the world and to the characters. So definitely The Stars Asunder will be a good one for you. All right, thanks for checking things out, everybody. I wish I could read you a little bit or something like that, but I'm not in like a technological zone up here in Humboldt County at the moment. So I just have to kind of describe it to you and hope it captures your interest. But that's it. That's how we make our money here on the channel. Right now we're actually demonetized, and that's an interesting story. It's actually kind of my fault, I guess. It's not a whole conspiracy thing. For once, I have not been deplatformed, but they were supposed to send me some like PIN to verify my address, and I've moved in the last couple months, so I had my old address on there, and so they got that off of there. So enjoy your ad-free content while it lasts, because I got my PIN and I'll be getting it to my new address soon. But yeah, we're demonetized for a bit, and the only way, and the best way to support is, of course, to buy the books. It's about the books first. We've always been about the books first here, and we're trying to create a new culture, a revolutionary culture for you guys. Hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you again for all your support, and thank you again for all your concern messages and your prayers and all that awesome stuff. You guys are the best. See you.